That's considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Riley Moss with that tackle. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. A give right side to Dobbins. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Running it again with Dobbins. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. The Bats got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Buying some time right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Herbert throwing again. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
He's going to loft one deep. His first throw is an interception. Juke the defender. And the Chargers will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 4 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. A lot of grass ahead. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Stays in the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Room to work at the 35. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos pushing for a score before the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action with Nicks. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, Nicks. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Third and long for Nicks. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
The same plays ain't working.
Picked by Alohi Gilman. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. On target to Dobbins. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Herbert from the gun. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Herbert now, blitz coming. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now Herbert again. That's caught for the 1st. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback.
Dạ, không phải ông vậy.